Yo, 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 Grand Rising Kings and Queens, you're listening to HL in the AM. It is Monday, April 18th, 7:06 a.m. And if you don't know, it's the last day to submit your taxes for the 2021 tax season. Get your money right. Don't play with those IRS people. They like the feds.
I sent my extension in early.
You sent yours in early?
Yeah.
I just went ahead. I still ain't got my refund. I'm still tripping on that. Like, yo, wait a second now. Y'all don't give my $13. Y'all just gonna keep it?
They gonna keep all of that.
Gonna keep my whole $13. It ain't like I get a big refund anyway. But y'all gonna keep my $13, man.
That's it.
Also, for the past weekend, we had some dope comedy shows, and it was NBA playoff weekend, man. Well, first round one. Man, what was your highlight of the weekend? I know what you're gonna say, but I just want to hear you say it out loud.
I mean, it was well-rounded, but no, the show last night was the highlight. The fact that I was actually off, that made it even better. But then them Celtics came on and did they thizzle.
Man, that was probably one of the best last-second moves I ever seen, man.
Mm-hmm.
The way he got the ball, spun off a dude, threw it up, and drunk.
But he took it to the hole. He didn't stay outside. He didn't do a jump shot. He didn't do all that. He bought it in.
Yeah.
It's the only Duke fan no Duke player I cheer for.
What, Tatum?
Yeah, Tatum.
I don't cheer for him, but I just think that was a nice. I'm one of those cats. If I don't like you, I don't like you. But at the same time, a nice move is a nice move, and that was a nice move.
It was a nice
the ball movement was good. I hate the Celtics.
Hey man, not everybody can be perfect, but you understand.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
did the Lakers make the playoffs?
The Lakers what?
The Lakers in the playoffs? Did they win?
They win this playoff? Nah. When was the last time the Celtics won a playoff? A championship?
You know,
I mean, because we don't really want to talk about the Lakers this year. But
last year they didn't make it. They didn't win last year.
Franchise.
They didn't make it last year.
But it just won 2 years ago. When did the Celtics win?
That was a bubble game, man.
Hey, when did the Celtics win?
When we won?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
08. And then what happened the year after that?
I mean, sorry, we can't afford to put a super team together all season or, you know.
Hey, Lakers don't always have a super team.
The Lakers still took a PPE loan.
No, they didn't.
No, they gave it back, but they took it.
Now, I will say this. LeBron James, one of my favorite players of all time. I hate him as a general manager. How you trade away a whole playoff squad for Westbrook?
A whole squad.
A whole playoff squad. The Pelicans ain't nothing but the Lakers role players. Yeah. And Zion. And Zion ain't even playing.
No. He dunking, but he ain't playing.
Yeah. Wait, he played the last game?
No, but they had video of him out practicing like he was yamming, but he didn't show up for the game. So if you can yam and run around on the practice court, why aren't you on the court?
Yeah, I hear you, man. I hear you. But yeah, that's what I was saying was that LeBron James, you might should have kept the cats you had.
Oh, he would have been better off.
He would have been way better off with the cats he had versus getting Westbrook and Melo.
I mean,
LeBron James,
I would have kept them at 6-man, 7-man, but I wouldn't have wasted time on Westbrook.
Yeah.
I mean, you had young gunners you were grooming that were working together, and then you just swapped them all out.
Yeah, and that's true, and that's basically what I was I'm thinking as well. But I tell you this, man, who do you think is going to win?
I have no idea, and that's probably the most exciting thing about it.
The Sixers look good. They routed the Raptors by 20. So you got the Sixers,
that light skin play.
You got the Warriors. They beat the Nuggets.
You got Timberwolves who snuck in. I wasn't paying them no attention, and apparently they're the hottest thing since sliced bread, from what I'm hearing on a regular basis online.
Yeah, that's what I'm understanding too. The Heat look pretty good. The Suns look pretty good too. They beat the Pelicans.
Phoenix. So
and then the Bucks.
You
know what I'm saying? So we got some.
See, that's the best part I like about playoffs, where you don't know where it's going.
Yeah.
You know, anybody can show up. Anybody can. That's what I like about the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, and the Timberwolves beat up on the Grizzlies pretty nice, but it's the Timberwolves and the Grizzlies. Ain't nobody expecting much out of this.
Nah. Now, apparently, I mean, they're hyped up about a lot of it. I caught some ESPN on the way in, and I guess what's old buddy name from Cleveland, the quarterback, white boy.
I'm talking about that's Cincinnati. I'm thinking about
the one to be doing the commercials. Baker Mayfield. I guess he thought he was going to entertain the idea of coming to Carolina and a couple players shut that down.
Yeah, ain't nobody trying to play with Brady Mayfield. I'll tell you this though, a white reporter.
Good morning.
Slammed Anthony Mackie and Monica for attending the Country Music Awards. His quote was, "It's not Wakanda."
Oh,
yeah. You see, the CMT Awards features fan-voted country music videos and live performances annually on the CMT channel in Nashville, Tennessee.
right.
In an effort to be more inclusive of other cultures, the CMT Awards recently began inviting black performers. Monica was one of the black performers they invited, and this year the show was co-hosted by Anthony Mackie.
Okay.
And it also featured performances by Jimmy Allen, who's another black
Right.
performer. Last week, a white reporter, Patrick Howley, complained that black artists at the awards show, there were so many black people there, sorry to say, but so many black celebrities who have nothing to do with country music. And it's like, why? He also criticized Mackie for hosting the CMT Awards on Monday. He says, I don't know who this black guy who's hosting it. It's supposed to be country music. No offense. I mean, y'all have hip-hop and basketball. Just fly with your flock, bro. Howley played a tape of Mackie hosting the CMT Awards and imitated a black accent to mock the actor. The melanated people invented country music. We was making country music in Wakanda before Johnny Cash and Merle Haggard done stole the black man's country music. That's his quote. That's him mocking Anthony Mackie.
Okay.
After his comments drew backlash on Twitter, Howley claimed he isn't racist because he also listens to black music. No disrespect to the Funky Brothers. I love Earth, Wind, and Fire, Run DMC, etc., but country music's different. It's not Wakanda.
Man, first, you know what?
We got some stuff to talk about on this.
We got some stuff to talk about on this one.
First of all, I just want to say something. Cracker ass cracker.
Cracker. Second of all, kudos to him for sticking to his guns, because he didn't backtrack.
I feel the same way about the BET Awards. I get mad when I got mad when Justin Bieber won a BET Award. I was like,
he won a BET Award?
Yeah.
See?
Yeah. So like me personally,
but that's us being inclusive, though.
As a black man, I kind of wonder what the hell these niggas doing here.
Right, but here we go again. We always have to be the most inclusive group of people and accept everybody else, and everybody else can do their thing, and there's no issues. I mean, there's always an issue.
My thing is, and I'm all for voluntary segregation.
Voluntary,
I'm all for the BET Awards. I'm all for the NAACP Awards. I'm all for the Essence Awards, the Soul Train Music Awards. That's us. That's that's for us, by us.
Right.
I don't give a flying hell about a Grammy, an Oscar, or any of those, a CMT award.
Mm-hmm.
All of that, I would rather us exclude ourselves.
They you know.
But everybody chases that bag. You know, they pay you.
Yeah, they pay you to be there.
You know what I'm saying? They pay you to host. They pay you to perform.
So, I mean, I'm not mad about you getting that bag.
To me, it's just like selling that. That's like if you ask me to go perform at a Klan rally and you're going to pay me 10 G's, would I do it? No, I ain't going to
Not for 10 G's.
I ain't going to make them laugh for no 10 G's.
No, by the first time I open my mouth, I'm like, crackers. You know.
Yeah. Oh, crackers. Man, I'm sorry. Crackers. I can't get the crackers. Wait. Crackers. Shoot. I can't.
I was eating crackers out back and a little bit in my throat.
That'll be it for like a whole hour. Every time I try to open my mouth, it'd be crackers.
Crackers. But here you go.
Mayo monkeys.
Here we go, right? So we have same thing everybody was complaining about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, that hip-hop can be not supposed to be included in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. When rock and roll was started by us.
But that's the thing.
And then they took it over.
It's not about black people not being invited to the rock and roll. But you got to be consistent with the genre. Rock and roll is rock and roll. So if there are black rock and roll artists that are excluded, that's one thing. But I kind of agree. Hip-hop is not rock and roll.
It's not. No, it's hip-hop.
Now they changed the name of it to Music Hall of Fame.
Right.
I'm cool. But when you have something like the rock, like I was like, why is Tupac getting into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? Appreciate the honor, but it don't make no damn sense.
Right. I mean, a lot of them have songs with rock and roll people, blah, 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 stuff like that. So there are records out there a lot of people don't know that are out there.
A rock and roll record and a hip-hop record are two different things.
Oh, definitely. I mean, but, you know, once you merge Aerosmith and Run DMC together, they co-parented a rock and roll hip-hop on that statue.
Yeah, and in that situation, I could see Run DMC being in there. But like I said, if you're a rapper, I don't get it.
No,
if you sing
not
R&B,
going to be there.
Yeah, like if you sing an R&B song, like the Temptations are in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. To me, the Temptations are not rock and roll.
No, they're not. They're definitely R&B,
yeah.
like the R&B.
Exactly. They're the epitome of what R&B is as far as a genre. Mm-hmm. So I think they should just change the name to the Music Hall of Fame. To make it inclusive. Because it is music. It's
all music. But the country stuff, just like with cowboys, that was a term that was given to the blacks on the farms. That, you know, all of a sudden it sounded cool and everybody liked it, and then the whites took it.
Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing. It's just appropriation across the board, you know.
But for the same reasons why other people get slandered and dragged for their comments, this gentleman should not be surprised at what he's, you know, what's coming down the pipe.
We definitely got something to talk about with this dude. Number one, I don't. Me personally, I don't like. I didn't like the fact that Monica was performing at the Country Music Awards. I thought that was stupid.
Monica likes country music though.
Yeah,
I'm a fan of Monica. Like, she really does like country music. So that's just something on the side. Ain't nothing wrong.
Keep your black ass at home, Monica. You ain't see, and this is why you put yourself in the. See, the thing is, when you put yourself in this white man's arena, then that gives them the audacity to try to criticize you, or to make little slight comments and microaggressions.
Okay.
I'm more or less like, keep yourself out of the situation altogether. But don't get me wrong, you have the right to go wherever you want to go. And feel welcome wherever you feel, wherever you want to go.
You know.
But however, you know them rednecks ain't want you there.
No.
And my thing is, why would you want to be somewhere you're not wanted? Regardless, like, I mean, like, why are you trying to play it? Like, I'm going for all across the board. Why are you trying to play at this golf course? You know they don't want you at. Build your own.
You know. Yeah,
like Michael Jordan, you know what Michael Jordan did?
What?
Michael Jordan got a golf club he don't let nobody on. It's called the 23 Golf Club in Florida.
Oh, what?
Fire ass golf course. He don't let. It's private.
Apparently,
and he has the right to say who can come in and who can't. And honestly, not too many of us are allowed in there.
Really?
Yeah. But it's an exclusive golf course to his taste. People have.
I mean, that's his money background there.
Exactly. So when you have like golf courses that are exclusive, that's fine. Build your own. Like I'm just more or less like right now, money isn't a thing that's holding black people back. No. Like we have the financial means to build our own stuff.
Right.
We just refuse to. Because
we refuse to deal with the what you call it, the roadblocks that come with it.
Well, there ain't that many roadblocks for a golf course.
There's not, but there's just as many as for Diddy and somebody else to buy an NFL team or be an owner.
The thing is, you don't have to buy an NFL team. You create a football league, like Ice Cube did.
Okay.
Like stop trying to be part of white America and white symbolism. Do your own.
You're talking about totally separate entity.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
I function with that. I function with that.
Like we have HBCUs for a reason.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? We can do that with HBCUs. We can do that with supermarkets. We can do that with shopping centers. We can do it with shopping malls. We can do it with our own. And the thing is, now it's not 1964. You come over there with violence, we can meet you with violence too.
Back. Right. And that's the other part. They can't burn it down.
You can't just hang us in the from a tree no more.
In the front yard. No, there ain't gonna be no killing.
You can't just go burn a cross in our neighborhood because you don't like our politics anymore.
No, we get the ring.
So we have the right to make our own separate, but equal. Because it's being funded by us. The only problem is, and I'll tell you the biggest draw, unfortunately, and I hate to say it, but I say it all the time, too many black people buy into white supremacy. They think white is better than black. And that's the biggest problem.
I mean, that's the brainwash.
Yeah.
That's the culture brainwash.
Get out of that mentality that white things are better than black things when you can make everything so much grandiose, more grandiose.
Yeah, because the same thing goes into politics with, like we talked about before. If everyone sat out or withheld their votes, we can get some changes done.
Yeah, if you didn't vote, if you made them work
immediately,
you'd have to make them earn your vote. That's the thing.
That's
we
what
don't
they're
make
supposed to do
them
in the first place.
We just gave Joe Biden our vote.
Like, here you go.
And we messed up with that. I ain't gonna lie. As a culture, we messed up by giving Joe Biden our vote just because he had Kamala Harris on his ticket.
And Kamala wasn't even a big win for me.
Yeah,
she wasn't. It wasn't a big win
she's
for me.
The police.
She's the police.
Yeah, I was gonna say she's the police.
She 1 time and 2 times. She's 12, 13, and 14.
So well, I'm just saying, like that's to me. Where we have to start going is investing our dollars, our time, and our effort into our own. But anyway, got some jams for y'all.
Are we coming back with this?
Yo, and that was that trap by Gotti. Yo, Gotti. Let's get it right.
Gotti.
Yo, but
he in jail too.
Yeah, he is, man. So DJ K Slade, the legendary icon, unfortunately passed away Easter Sunday at 55. Man, his hip-hop promoter Vance Silk confirmed to Hip Hop DX that K Slade died on Easter Sunday. He was hospitalized early 2022 due to COVID-19.
Yeah.
He said that hip-hop lost a real gem. Silk said to DX, "My dear brother is gone. I've known him since he was 16 years old. He was my little brother. I introduced him to many, and we did a lot of things together. We last talked December because we were finishing up the 200 Rolling Deep project. He was going to do his video part with MC Sha-Rock. From the mixtapes to helping him launch Straight Stuntin' magazine and the whole What the Science project. The world not only lost a real dedicated person to the culture of hip-hop, but a source of bridging the gap in hip-hop. I'm going to miss my little brother." And that's sad because, I mean, I rocked with DJ K Slade.
DJ K Slade,
he was like hip-hop to me.
He was.
He was literally hip-hop.
The more I learned about him, coming up, obviously in hip-hop, but when they did the tunnel, like, people don't understand, like,
how intricate people are.
Yeah, we complain about Flex, but Flex was there.
Yeah.
Flex set it off. Whatever he's doing now is different, but
during that time, Flex, he had that show. He had a show with Dougie Doug back in the day on ABC.
Yeah.
And they were like best friends. I can't remember so much about it. Only one season.
They were trying to make it something that would hit now that didn't hit then.
Yeah, it was like about the neighborhood that was like in the hood.
Mm-hmm.
It was like a East Coast version of South Central.
Right.
And it was a good show. It was. I don't know why. I remember being mad at. Yeah, I know why.
You know why?
Because they were black. But but they were. That was a dope show. But that ain't had nothing to do with the K Slade. But that had to do with Flex.
Right. But I'm saying, when you think about hip hop, if you're really a hip hop person, the DJ Envy before Breakfast Club,
Mustard,
Kid
Capri.
I don't care what nobody said. Kid Capri to me is my all-time favorite.
Me is Jazzy Jeff.
I like Jazzy.
Jazzy Jeff has some beats.
He does, but I remember Kid Capri from Def Comedy Jam.
Yeah, I understand.
You know what I'm saying? And then, he had that, those, again, the mixtapes.
Mixtapes was fire.
Like, they don't even do that no more. DJ Clue.
DJ Clue.
Gave birth to drama in the rest of these cats.
Yeah. You
know what I'm saying? So, it's just...
DJ Quick. Oh, DJ Quick was a beast.
Yeah, Quick was a beast.
Quick, is a beast. He ain't dead.
No.
Right, we gotta keep saying was when they're in the present tense.
But yeah, it's just a lot of people that if you study hip hop and see what they're doing. Again, The Tunnel, one of the classics. I wish I could have went at that age, but I was a little young. Yeah. Ron G, that. Absolutely, Ron G.
And nothing is more hip hop than a party getting shot up.
Oh, that's an official party.
That is
we should
hip
have been
hop
at that
all
party.
day. Well, what happened was more than 90 shots were fired at a party in Pittsburgh, killing 2 teens and injuring
90?
several others. Here's what we know. So 2 teens were killed and several other people were injured in the shooting that stemmed from a large party in Pittsburgh over the weekend, according to police. Investigators were searching for multiple suspects in the shooting, which occurred early Sunday in the city's East Allegheny neighborhood at a property that was rented through short-term rental company Airbnb. The teens who were killed were both 17-year-old males. Tragic.
Dang.
according to the medical examiner's office. 8 other people were shot and 5 others were injured while running from the gunfire. As many as 200 people attended the party, most of whom were underage.
90 shots. Do you know what 90 shots is?
Yes. Yeah.
That is...
More than 90 rounds were fired. The shootings took place at 12:30 a.m., and as police arrived on the scene, they saw several young people running from the area. Investigators are still working to determine what led up to the shooting. However, Schubert, which is the lead investigator, says some sort of altercation occurred when gunshots were exchanged. Schubert called the scene chaotic, with more than 90 rounds from multiple guns fired both inside and outside the home. You had people who were fleeing, just trying to get out of there, the chief said, and as many as 50 rounds were fired inside, prompting some partygoers to jump out the windows, sustaining injuries such as broken bones and lacerations. Several more shots were fired outside the home. And here we are, it's an Easter Sunday when it happened. And we have multiple families that won't get to see a loved one.
That is ridiculous.
So now Pittsburgh schools are utilizing a modified lockdown in response to the shooting. And so many Pittsburgh families were impacted by today's tragedy that some are not going to even have school. It's unclear whether any shooting victims or partygoers or students in the Pittsburgh Public Schools district, but just to be safe, we're going to limit access to the building. Now, the crazy thing was the person who booked the property where the party took place has been banned from Airbnb for life. Airbnb said in a statement to CNN company officials that they condemn the behavior that is alleged to have prompted this criminal gun violence. Airbnb reached out to the Pittsburgh Police Department and Mayor Ed Gainey's office and said in a statement, Airbnb notes parties are not allowed as part of its rental agreements, and this was an unauthorized party thrown without the knowledge, the consent of the host. And there was a lot of property damage done to the house because of the shooting. So now the people who rented that joint
gotta pay for that.
They gotta pay for it, and they can never use Airbnb ever again. Which means they gotta create a whole new email address.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Put it in my baby name.
Yeah. They're gonna have the Airbnb in their baby name. That's you better write that down. That's funny.
Put the baby in. Put the Airbnb in my papers.
Yeah, but I mean, other than that, though, it's been a pretty light weekend.
You know, I mean, I'm definitely sorry for those who have lost their lives. That like 90 shots. That's a war.
Yeah.
That's John Wick battle. That's John Wick style. Like that is a lot.
Oh well, yeah, it gets worse. So let me tell you what happened in Winston-Salem over this weekend.
Oh, local tragic news.
So a woman is being sought after allegedly swinging a knife to intimidate employees during a robbery at a Winston-Salem Taco Bell.
They ran out of Baja.
They ran out of Baja Blast. Winston-Salem police said that the woman led an armed robbery at a Taco Bell restaurant on Akron Drive on Saturday afternoon. The woman came in through the drive-through window while swinging a knife. The woman then took the cash drawer, which had money in it.
Right.
And then she got in a brown SUV and drove off. She is believed to be in her 40s. No one was hurt. Police are still investigating. But really, you gonna rob a Taco Bell?
What you gonna get? $38?
2 chalupas and a Baja Blast. A Baja. Or however they do that.
Yeah, but I mean, was it that serious that you had to crawl through the window? First off, here's my thing. I work in fast food or fast dining, whatever it is.
Yeah.
We got a drive-through. I double dog dare you to climb through that window. There's way too many weapons accessible. I'm not worried about saving the store and their money. They ain't sure. I'm worried about saving myself. If you crawl through the window of a drive-through or the place where I'm at, you're gonna get met with a tea kettle. I'm talking about the big silver
tea kettle to the face.
The face. Oh, all unsweet tea all over your body. And then I'm gonna slam the door in your head. Like these people just sit there and watch them do that. It baffles me.
It does. What baffles me though, and I don't know how I feel about this. 3 mass shootings this weekend. During Easter weekend, 3 different mass shootings, but only 2 deaths.
That Call of Duty aim.
It's like I'm not even happy for 2. I wish it was 0. Not even gonna lie. I wish
0, yeah.
But it's just odd that you'd have 3 mass shootings. Like I remember back in the day, 3 mass shootings would equal about 40 people dead.
Oh yeah, including a couple cops. Like it would have been a bad day for everybody.
Right. But now no one was killed at the shooting that happened in Hampton County in South Carolina. What was it called? Kara's Lounge.
Right.
Basically, they're investigating a shooting at a nightclub that happened early Sunday. 9 people were wounded. It was a second mass shooting in the state and the 3rd in the nation during the weekend. The shootings in South Carolina and one in Pittsburgh, as we already covered, in which 2 minors were killed early on Sunday, also left 31 people wounded. Yeah, but 2 of them happened in South Carolina, no deaths. So South Carolina, and then the one you saw it, the one in Pittsburgh had 90 shots. You shot 90 times, only hit like I think 11 people.
No, that's a bad hit.
I mean, good that you have bad aim.
Yeah, thank God for that. I mean,
but let's talk about your aim for a second.
Mm-hmm.
Like you know what? I would say they need to go to a gun range, but they don't. You know, just keep the bad aim. Luckily, won't nobody shooting back at your ass.
Oh, well, not that big. Uh-oh. I found something that might be able to bring us a small chuckle.
What happened?
Apparently, a hang glider in Franklin County crashed.
Oh, yeah, I saw that crash to a house, didn't it?
Yeah, in Zebulon?
Yeah, that's where T's from.
Okay. I got folk out. That's what Denitra
But that's not from. That's where he lives.
That's what Denitra and them at over there. Ed Kraft was... Man, look, as windy as it was, your plane barely weighs 102 pounds.
Yeah, it's windy as all right now, too, man.
Man, these people are crazy.
Yeah.
They let everybody buy anything. But no, like you said with the shooting, thank God a lot more people weren't injured. But, you know, y'all want to do all that shooting, take your tail to the Army. Let's go.
Yeah.
They looking for y'all.
Yeah, but stay away from Ukraine. If you're going to go out and take some people out, don't take out no Russians. Don't help in that.
Well, that ain't, you have to worry about them hitting nobody.
But yeah, anyway, we got some more jams, got some Jennifer Hudson, some A. Marie, some Tony Braxton, Case and Nas, and more. Y'all keep it locked.
Coach.
Thank you, Mr. White Man. Appreciate that.
King.
In case you didn't know what he meant, it's cold. It's so damn cold. And I got on shorts right now, so I'm the dummy. I had to get gas, too.
Oh.
Everybody was looking at me like, look at this dumbass.
I mean, normally this weather wouldn't bother me, but since I didn't make it to Boston this year, I didn't get my blood acclimated. So,
well, I ain't gonna lie, man. It's cold. It's cold. It's too damn cold. But I'll tell you what was also cool. What was also cold? That Errol Spence fight. Errol Spence Jr.
Yeah, how was that?
Man, he beat the brakes off of homeboy.
Did he?
Yeah, he broke his eye, his orbital bone.
Jesus.
He broke his orbital bone that stopped the fight in the 9th round. Errol Spence
how hard you gonna get hit to break a bone in your eyeball?
Yeah, so now homeboy done got another belt. That dude got more, but he looked like Floyd Mayweather coming out to a fight now.
Yeah, he had like 3 or 4 belts on him.
Yeah. And now he added that last one. He got one around. He got 4. I think he got 4 right now.
That's a lot of belts.
That's a lot of championships.
But he busted his eye.
He got the WBA, the WBC, and the IBF. And now he only needs Terrence Crawford's WBO title to become the undisputed 147-pound champion.
He gonna do it.
Yeah, they're gonna go at it. Terrence Crawford already posted. Congrats, great fight. Now the real fight happens. No more talk, no more side of the street. Let's go.
Oh, so he want the smoke.
Yeah.
He better go to Duke, go see the doctor.
Oh, speaking of, I saw in the chat, so Karina, right?
Yeah.
I almost said Katrina. I was like, all right, Karina, it was great seeing you, honey. And also, who else was it? Jay Highness. I don't know her real name. I just call her Jay Highness. It was great seeing you too, sweetheart. We had some fun last night. Got to mingle and speak to some of the people that actually support the HL and the AM show. Came out to support the comedy show. Wasn't the thickest crowd, but it was Easter Sunday, so we kind of expected that. So, but y'all should saw P rock the crowd last night.
I tried. I had a good time.
He gave us 4 minutes and 18 seconds of the hottest flame.
Hey, that's a championship round bout right there.
Hey, and some.
And then some. I'm gonna get my win back.
Nah, I appreciate you, P. I appreciate you. It was like, he's still trying it out, trying to, But yo, as far as like a newcomer comes to the comedy scene, you haven't really seen much better than him. So
I appreciate
shout
that.
out to P on that. Also, Trey615 and Just Joking Jack brought some jokes, and then we was closed out by T. Raw, who headlined that joint, closed it out with some class. Yo, when he came up with the speaker to cut the music,
DJ. I saw him getting ready for us. So here he comes.
I was like, this dude about to be a nut. And that's exactly what he did. So I mean, we turned out, we had
spontaneous.
Fun. The dude that worked there, Dylan, he was a bartender.
Yeah, the brother.
He was like, I ain't seen so many black people in this establishment before in my life. He was happy.
Was he?
Yeah, because like, typically it's a craft brewery.
Okay.
And brothers don't go to craft breweries. But yesterday, brothers and sisters showed up, and he was just
bring
ecstatic.
Some more.
Yeah, and I told him, I was like, what's he see the next one? What's he see one that we throw without Easter weekend?
Right.
You know what I mean? So,
and the beer was good. Now, I ain't gonna hold you. I forget what he gave me. He said, what do you drink? I told him, he's like, all right. And whatever he spun me with, that hit.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie, I prefer a Corona.
That's what it was. I told him I drink Corona, and he gave me something close.
Yeah, it was close.
It was
like
close.
Corona with lime.
Yeah, it would look like the lime was just perfectly measured in that joker.
Yeah. It was cool, but
Shout out to
I'm
D.
still old school with it. I rather just like, what happened to the place where you just go get a Corona? They disappearing. You gotta go to the grocery store and just
get your own.
We got beer at the house now. We got
yeah. What you doing? Got beer at the house. Ashley, thank you for your coffee.
Yeah. Oh, and the young Dolph murder suspect, Justin Johnson, was sentenced to 2 years in prison for violation of a supervised release. Well, he hasn't been charged for the first degree murder charge yet, but they already made sure he's gonna be locked up, so he can't go nowhere basically by hitting him with that probation violation. Yeah, so he ain't going nowhere. But like the sad part is he might not even make it to trial.
He might not make it to trial.
The Memphis cats find out, that's the dude that killed young Dolph.
That's it. It's over. Especially they already in there for some time. It just takes one person.
Well, now, why is everybody dead except for Tekashi 619?
Because he hides. Like rats do. Rats burrow and they hide.
Why is this nigga still alive? I'm not calling for anyone to do anything to him.
But why is he still alive?
How? How, Sway?
You know why? Because he lighter skinned.
Like in the words of Kanye, how, Sway?
Like someone of like I said, if he was in the real part of hip hop, he'd have been touched already.
Yeah.
They would have went to every one of his shows and beat him down until he quit.
Yeah. Oh, and I got to. I got to break Joe's heart, man.
He got a hoodie.
I gotta break your heart, Joe.
Joe.
Joe from Fayetteville.
Are you sitting down?
So, following a week of cheating and breakup rumors, Rihanna and ASAP Rocky appear to still be very much together. If photos from their weekend trip in Barbados are any indication of their relationship status, they did not break up, and everything was a rumor. Photos of the couple obtained by TMZ show the hip-hop megastars who are expecting their first child together holding hands as they arrived at the Barbados airport. That's, Rihanna's home country.
That's my
The Daily Mail shared photos of the couple heading out to dinner later that night. A pregnant Rihanna in a black mini dress and Rocky sporting a more casual look of jeans and a t-shirt. Nobody cares what they had on.
No.
I want to know if he had a black eye or not. Because we all know Rihanna will whoop her ass. And them hormones will make a chick
super
really
strong.
whoop. Yeah. And super,
sensitive?
Super sensitive, yeah.
Yeah.
To the point where, like,
they get closer to that nesting stage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How dare you disrespect me and embarrass me in front of all these people?
But old girl, the first one come out like, I don't know where you get that from, but that ain't happened. I mean, we was on it, but we just reading off what y'all told us.
I was about to be like, you got to be a stupid mother to break up with Rihanna. Or to cheat on Rihanna. So glad to know that ASAP Rocky ain't as dumb as the outlets have reported.
Yeah. Oh my goodness gracious.
But Mawadi is actually the one who cleared it up when Mawadi addressed the unfound. That's the woman that they claim cheated.
Right.
On him. It was like Mawadi addressed the unfounded rumors on the IG story on Friday, writing, I've always believed that an unfounded lie spread on social media doesn't deserve any response or clarification, especially one that is so vile. I initially assumed that this was fake gossip fabricated with such malicious intent. would not be taken seriously. However, in the last 24 hours, I've been reminded that we live in a society that is so quick to speak on topics regardless of factual basis, and nothing is off limits. Not even during what should be one of the most beautiful and celebrated times in one's life. Therefore, I have to speak up, as this not only directed towards me, but it is related to people I have a great amount of respect and affection for. She ain't say she didn't do it though.
Politic the hell out of that comment.
Yeah, she politicked that. That was a Joe Biden reply right there. But anyway,
did you catch Coachella?
Did I catch? No, I ain't watching Coachella.
I know you did. I just wanted to see your facial expression.
Oh, why would I watch Coachella? Beyonce ain't gonna be up there twerking.
She won't there.
But yo, they say Megan Thee Stallion channeled her inner Little Kim
and went at him,
rocked it.
Yo, I saw the freestyle.
How was it?
Dope.
It was dope.
It was dope.
Megan Thee Stallion was always like one of my favorite females.
Right. She can rap. Like, people just think it's her video, so your poppy kind of thing. Like,
she can rap.
She can rap.
And she fine.
And she dope. Like a stallion.
Yeah, she's stallion.
Yo, but the way they did it, when she just broke into the rap, and they kind of turned the lights off a little bit, you just had her silhouette. Man, that was sexy.
I know, boy. But Megan Thee Stallion be out there looking good anyway.
Oh, she was jams out.
Yeah. That's the thing. Megan Thee Stallion, boy, she be out there with a gap, the old thighs.
But they got a little country twang.
Yeah, and she from Houston. Ain't nothing finer than Megan Thee Stallion as far as rappers go.
I think here's one sad thing I just want to point out. It has nothing to do with Megan. I think all these celebrities need to stop naming these babies all these weird names.
Who to name the baby weird? Something weird now.
Cardi B and Offset. The baby's name is Wave.
Wave.
W-A-V-E. Wave.
Wave.
Wave said Superless, whatever Offset's last name is. Offset is a stage name.
Wave Offset. What's his real last name?
It's C-P-U... I'm sorry, C-P-H-U-S. Sabas.
Boss?
Yeah.
Boss?
Sabas.
Anyway, whatever. Bless that baby.
You gotta be born to a rich family to have a name like that.
Exactly. That's the thing. I mean, it's all good. You can name a kid East and West when your parents are billionaires or millionaires.
Or Blue.
Wave. If Wave is living off of subsidized housing and maybe mom and dad
but see,
got
that's what's
little
gonna
small
happen.
jobs and he gotta get a regular job.
You're gonna run into some waves in the next 10 years. That's my son Wade, Ramon, whatever. And mama live in the south side of Raleigh.
Yeah, I met your son last night, as a matter of fact. What's his name?
Oh, Latrell.
Latrell. Oh, like Freewell?
Hell yeah.
You named your son after...
yeah.
You talking about them.
Choke out.
And you named your son after...
I always love the name Latrell. Like, it just always...
So you just knew when you had a son, you was going to name after the nigga that choked out the coat.
That just happened to, go coincide with each other.
Or did you name after the spinning rims?
Oh, hell no.
The Latrells, remember the Latrells?
Oh, that's right. They weren't called the Freewells.
The Freewells. Remember they used to call the spinning rims Freewells back in the day.
Yeah, so but that's a regular name. He's not Blue Diamond 7 Wavy Johnson.
So the finalists for
nice,
the
though.
NBA MVP have been announced.
Who is it?
The Jokic, Nikola Jokic, Joel Embiid, and Giannis Antetokounmpo. Who do you think should win?
The one with the longest name.
Giannis.
Yes.
Yeah, that's who I would vote for too. But anyway,
I like Giannis.
More jams, got some DMX, some Scarface, some Big Daddy Kane. Keep it locked. Yo, and that was that Rainy Days by Mary J. and Ja Rule.
Those rainy days.
Singing with myself.
Wash away all the pollen today.
Oh man, they need to, man. Hey, that's what's doing. I don't get mad at spring rain.
Nah, spring rain is nice, but this is cold. Like I'm nipply.
So earlier today, man, we was talking about the NBA playoffs, right?
Right.
And Kyrie explains his dislike for Celtics fans after getting caught flipping the bird, no pun intended, to Celtics fans.
We didn't like you the way you left, Kyrie, so we just tell you how we felt, baby.
Yeah. So the thing is, I forgot that Kyrie actually played for the Celtics for a little bit.
Right, but he was so disgruntled. You know how Kyrie is.
Yeah.
His behavior. You know,
It's erratic.
It's erratic. You know what I'm saying? The fans weren't feeling it. So, and then when he abruptly left, they were like, "I bet you on the other side." I'm not mad at him for flipping the bird. I'm not. That's part of the game. People get unruly. Put them in their place, but you know, ain't no love lost for us and Kyrie. Like once he left, like we were done with Kyrie. Like, see ya.
Well, basically what he said was, quote, "Look, where I'm from, I'm used to all these antics and people being close nearby." Irvin said after scoring a team-high 39 points in 42 minutes, he said, "There's nothing new when I come into this building, what it's going to be like. But it's the same energy they have for me. I'm going to have the same energy for them."
Mm-hmm.
And it's not every fan. I don't want to attack every fan, every Boston fan. When people start yelling, put or call them a bitch or F you and all this stuff, there's only so much you can take as a competitor.
Mm-hmm.
We're the ones expected to be docile and humble, take a humble approach. F that, it's the playoffs. It is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel him on that.
100%.
I honestly think that there is a fine line from being a competitor and just being disrespectful. I hate Duke, but I wouldn't yell obscenities to a Duke player while they ran up and down the court playing basketball for my entertainment.
Yeah, but like, yo, you know, do better, number 0. You know, I'm not going to be like, hey, you effing da-da.
Yeah,
I don't know this man.
Yeah. Now, I will say one time, though, I was at a Carolina Panthers game.
Yeah, you did do that.
And I kept yelling. But that was when I was younger and then more immature.
Sure,
so,
right.
But at the same time, like, it was more or less just jokes. It wasn't like, you know,
maliciously.
Malicious. It was
what
all
happened
fun
to you,
and games.
you caught the crowd, they started laughing, and you couldn't stop yourself.
Yeah, that was, I mean, it wasn't just the crowd. It was the players on the field that were laughing.
Oh, then once you catch, listen, if you get the attention of a professional doing something and then other people start giggling, it's game on.
Yeah.
Because I remember
you gotta be funny, not disrespectful.
Long time ago when I met Rudy Huxtable.
Oh, you met Rudy?
Keisha. She was doing the thing.
Was everything I dreamed of?
Oh. We were young, so yes, she was like we're within the same age group, obviously.
Okay.
So she was on this panel for a non-smoking thing, whatever, in downtown Boston, and she's sitting there, and I'm like, "Yo, that's Rudy." Like, I'm trying to think of anything, get her attention. Thousands of people. So I wrote on this sign thing they gave us, like, you're supposed to wave it during commercials and stuff. I was like, "Yo, what up, Keish?" And I put it up like that, and she turned around, she saw it, and she waved. I said, "Bam." And it just went like that the whole time. So when I met her at the end, she said, "Nice to meet you," this, that, and her dad was on guard duty, hard body. He's like, "That's the one with the sign you were talking about?" She goes, "Yeah, he's a nice one that was saying that, you know." He was like, "All right, that's enough time." I'm like, "Come on, man."
Yeah.
You ruined my 15 minutes of fame.
Yeah, but
hey, cool. Pops.
It was cool. It was cool, man. Like, to be able to, I couldn't imagine being able to meet Keisha Knight Pullman.
Bro, it was just like, you know, the pretty girl from the park. You know, you just had that, you know, time. But when it comes to
NBA
players, even what we do, we might have an unruly person in the crowd. We have a lot more. We can get at you faster than an NBA player or a football player, but at the same time, we don't want to either. But if you know, somebody wants to be that person, you know, who thinks they're funnier than the one that's on stage and wants to start disrupting the crowd or disrupting the show, when we give it to you, you can't get mad about it.
Nah, you can't.
You know,
I've done it. I've been there. I done had to check some people before in the crowd, and it's fun for me because, like, the thing is, you don't have to check them and be disrespectful. You can still be funny with it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And that's the thing people need to understand. But however, like, the thing is, the disrespect that fans show, like, professional athletes during games is on a whole nother level.
Yeah, I heard some. I've been hearing some. I mean,
like the Malice in the Palace happened for a reason,
right? Yeah,
like you know what I'm saying? Like they went in there, and I mean, because after a while, you ain't just gonna sit here and just like, I know you get paid millions of dollars.
You're still a person,
but you're still a person. You're still a human being,
right? And most of these are men.
Right to call you no,
right?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No cat.
Yeah.
And I ain't saying, and they ain't say cat. They say a cat that's out with a P.
Yeah.
Call me that you want to. I'll show you who. Now the thing is, don't forget, these are athletes. What I mean by that, these are 6 foot at least,
like
6 foot or better.
Better.
You know,
with
strong,
arm reach,
athletic.
They work out every day.
Stamina.
They work out every day.
Like I'm gonna tell you this. Like a fight lasts until someone gets tired.
Yeah.
You ain't getting no basketball player tired. They run up and down that court.
No, you're not.
But you know who I rather hate? I rather fight a basketball player than a soccer player.
Oh, absolutely.
Because them cats run for 90 minutes straight.
And they up and that field's way bigger than the NFL field.
Yeah.
So, you gotta have some responsibility and some control of your stuff.
Yeah. And I mean, just for real, like, and that goes for any sport: football, basketball, hockey,
like
tennis.
You gotta be conscious of that joint.
Like I'll tell you someone else who got a lot of disrespect on their way with the Williams sisters.
Oh, yeah.
I remember I watched King Richard. Apparently, it slaps. And
it's golden.
I remember it brought me back to the point where I remember when Venus Williams first came onto the scene and how much criticism she got for her appearance.
Right, that braids.
They were talking about she was ugly and all this other stuff, and all she was doing was playing tennis.
That's it.
Don't get me wrong. I mean, she had a little Sealy-ish in her.
But I mean,
she was also a 14-year-old little girl.
Right, she's still in puberty. She's still growing.
You know what I'm saying? She but at the same time, the way that they came at this 14-year-old little girl,
right,
calling her ugly and stuff, was not conducive. And that's the thing we need to stop, especially in the black community, is attacking people for not being attractive. And they're not in an avenue where their attractiveness is even
a factor.
A factor.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like you're playing tennis. You ain't got to look a certain way to play tennis. Now, if Venus Williams would have came out talking about she's a model or something like that, or
that's
I'm the most beautiful woman,
right?
Then yeah, I could understand us doing that. But
yeah, it's sad. But at the same time, like you said, people should conduct themselves accordingly. It's just like if you go to Atlanta, downtown Atlanta, at any given time, you're guaranteed to run to a celebrity.
Yeah,
just on GP. You say what's up. Maybe you ask for a picture. Maybe they say yes, maybe they say no, and let them go about their business. You don't go by if they in a rush. Oh, you punk, blah, 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 blah. You bought one album out of millions. Yeah. Thanks for your support, but at the same time, I can't please a million people.
But was it support or were you just buying something that you wanted? See, that's the thing.
What do you mean?
Like for example, if you buy an album, you're not supporting the artist. You're buying something that you bought for your own entertainment. You bought a product.
Right, from this person, though.
Yeah, but you bought it from them, but it wasn't for them. You bought it for you.
Right.
If the album was trash, you wouldn't have bought the album for them. You bought the album because you wanted to listen to the songs on the album. That's the only reason you bought the album. You didn't buy the album because you wanted to support Bruno Mars or you wanted to support Lil Baby. You bought the album because you like the songs on the album.
Correct.
Like you're not buying an album for somebody else.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Oh, and I know everybody's asking, where's Ashley? So apparently, I might as well tell you now.
Yeah.
Ashley was the victim that got shot at the baby house.
Mm-hmm. She broke into his house.
She broke into his house. Caught one.
He tried to steal his drawers.
She's recovering.
He hit her in the thigh. She's okay. She's thick down
fine. She's cool.
Yeah.
She will be back one day. I'm not sure when. But our prayers and thoughts are up for Ashley as she recovers from trying to break into the baby's house.
The baby's house. So yeah.
I hope she got some souvenirs.
I hope she got a souvenir. She said she wanted them drawers.
That's what she
GTD.
Said. GTD. She got the draws.
You get the draws.
By any means necessary. But Wendy Williams. I'm so glad because I thought I was not gonna be able to tell my jokes. Is planning a big comeback. Last month, Wendy Williams appeared on Good Morning America by phone to talk about the rumors about her surrounding her absence. Wendy said that she's absolutely of sound mind and in perfect health. And she also spoke about her case with Wells Fargo and reports that Wendy is ready to come back to TV.
Yep.
So Wendy Williams will probably return to the famous Wendy Williams show at 57 years old. And I'm looking forward to it because I can still use that joke.
Yeah.
I was so scared that I wasn't going to be able to joke on Wendy Williams, but now that she's better, I can go back and tell them my Wendy Williams jokes because I like talking junk about her.
I mean, they were saying that she was at dinner with some people in New York and she didn't need any assistance in getting up or, walking around. So whatever was ailing her, apparently her rehabbing at the facility is working. So I'm not a fan of Wendy, but I wish you best health. Yeah. She's not my cup of nothing, but, that's just what it is. But when it comes to people's health, I don't owe her nothing. She owe me nothing. So you're still a child of God.
And Lizzo is returning with a new single, About
Cheeks
Damn
Out.
Time,
Well.
and announces a new album, which is called Special, and her new outfit designed by Rikishi.
I saw the Rikishi outfit.
You saw the Rikishi outfit?
I saw her walking up on the jet.
Now, let me tell you like this, and I will say this right now in front of everybody. When Lizzo first hit the stage, I loved me some Lizzo.
Yeah.
I was like, look at this big, beautiful black woman. But when I found out she don't mess with fat niggas, I was like, F Lizzo.
Well, she don't like Big Brothers?
Yeah, she don't date Big Brothers. She's too good for us. So I was like, you know what?
She want to squish somebody.
Yeah. I'm like, ain't nobody thinking about you, Lizzo. But, I liked her. I liked her. I ain't really like her music that much at all. No, I really ain't like her music. But I did like her face. But anyway, some more jazz to close us out. Y'all keep it locked.
That's what it is.
Yo, and that was that Wiz Kid, man. It's about that time for us to get up out of here, man.
I don't want to go outside.
It is looking pretty hellish out there.
Yeah,
right
it
now,
picked up
man.
really quick for no reason at all.
Like for real, I think we need Noah to come pick us up, man.
Yeah.
We need a boat.
Need a boat with a top because I want to get my hair wet.
Oh, I ain't gotta worry about that. I'm dead serious, man. I need to shave my head, man, but I can't shave my head till my beard grow all the way in. I'm trying to wait for my beard to get in.
Okay.
It's not trying. It's struggling right here. Like that's why I hate whenever I get it lined up. They lower it so much.
Oh,
and it
takes so long for it to come back up.
And then I got shows, so I keep trying to clean it up to make sure I look good.
Right.
So I never let it grow back in. So now I'm just gonna deal with it.
Go
like,
Grizzly Adams.
Yeah, gotta go Grizzly Adams for a little bit, man. But I'll be so glad when my beard finishes.
I can't get nowhere near it.
You can't.
Nah.
Man, they say eating booty helps, but I don't.
Apparently, according to Jack, it does not.
Yeah. You just get a mouthful of corn.
That's it.
Shout out to Just Joking Jack. But what do you have to say to the piece before we go, man?
Hey, if you're on the road, please drive safe and have a great one. Shout out, happy birthday to my niece, Stella. She turned 1 today.
Happy birthday, Stella.
And she's probably throwing a fit. Sassy.
Yo, you know what I got to say. Stay dry. Unless you're a woman and you got a man, then you might not want to be. You might not want to stay dry in that case. But other than that, stay dry,
Stay moist,
stay healthy. Stay petty, and always strike first, strike hard with no mercy. We out. I'm gonna take y'all out to that "Pride Is a Devil" by J. Cole.
Yep.
Y'all take it easy.